Mystery Box Nick has sent me 5 packages, each with a cryptic clue on them. I'm Gary, welcome to my channel, and welcome to the next reveal video in Nick's Mystery Week. Before we look at today's package, why not take time to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell? It's free, it supports the channel, and it's a great way to be notified of all my future content. If you like the video, please remember to give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Here we go then, with today's conundrum. So, mystery box number 2. How is a triangular lipstick going to work? Now, I've got a theory about this, and if I'm right, then I'm very, very happy. If I'm wrong, I'm also very happy, of course. But if I'm right, I think I know what this is going to be. It's a what-if kit, so it's something that, you know, could have been flown but wasn't. And let's have a look, see if we can find out. As usual, very, very securely wrapped up by Nick, who really does not want me to see what's in here until I'm actually making it. So I'm going to try and keep it a mystery to myself as long as possible as well. So, yeah, here we go. Like giving birth. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It's a Revel kit, I can see that. And it is, oh, fantastic. I love these things so much. The Lipish P13A. I was reading about this just the other night. It's a ramjet. Get rid of that. It's a ramjet. Obviously, air intake here. You can see how the exhaust is very wide. It's like, essentially like half the wing either side. Powered by coal. Yes, powered by coal. I kid you not. And the idea was this is a ramming aircraft, so it would literally fly through the wings of enemy aircraft and bring them down that way. There's no armament on them. What a beautiful thing. Alexander Lipish, of course, superb designer, hence lipstick, Lipish, and lippy, and it kind of looks like a lipstick. And it's very triangular. Absolutely beautiful thing. Let's have a look inside the box. So on the front, beautiful piece of box artwork depicting the aircraft and some B-24 Liberators that it's trying to grab down. 1/48 scale, very good. Product code 04500. And the size, when it's created, it's built, it will be 13.9 centimeters long, I guess, and 12.4 centimeters wide. So not massive, but you know, 1/48. They weren't big things, weren't big aircraft. It's got a trolley for it to sit on. You can see here the exhaust, massive exhaust on the back, and the intake here. Some color callouts here. Structurally detailed surfaces with recessed butt joints. Very nice. And it's with markings for 2 aircraft, which is interesting. It says launch vehicle with wheels. I'm not entirely sure that's how they would have launched them. Anyway, we'll see. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so first thing we've got here are instructions and some decals. Come back to those in a minute. And then in a Ziploc, which I suspect is not original, the relatively few parts and the canopy part as well. So let's have a look at all these bits and pieces individually. So there's going to be very few parts here. The first frame, basically the top of the wing. This is the base of the cockpit section, and this is the fin which incorporates the cockpit. Amazing design. The other frame is the bottom half of the cockpit, the wheels for the launch vehicle or trailer, anyway, seat and control column. There's some control panel there. So really fairly basic, but then, the thing never really got off the ground anyway. So, yeah, but nice. So nicely looking panels as well. Then, of course, there's just the only transparency here is the windshield for the canopy. If we have a look at the plastic itself, it is indeed nicely panel lined. There we go. You can see nice straight lines, constant depth. The plastic looks fine, a little shiny, but it's hard plastic. It's very resilient. You can see the quality of the mouldings is great, considering they're working on, a lot of this is working on guesswork, to be perfectly honest. I think it's fine. It's nice and clean anyway. The mouldings are clean. They've taken off the what ejector pins there are. They've taken off, and the mould looks okay. The undercarriage looks reasonably well modelled. Again, it's all guesswork what a lot of this was like, so just making it up really. There's the instrument panel. You can see it's not fabulously detailed. I think we'll probably brush paint that and then just really pick out those highlights. I don't think the decal sheets have got enough oomph in them to bring out the colours there. So we'll, because we'll be looking through plastic, the colours really need to stand out. So we'll dry brush those and then paint in some detail. Amusingly on this kit with quite chunky parts and quite big parts, because no one knows what they really look like, there's this one tiny, very highly detailed cog, which is intriguing. What part number is it? 15, I think it is. There it is, yeah. Part number 15. I'm absolutely intrigued what such a tiny cog is going to be. Part 15 is apparently a trimming wheel that goes in there on the side of the fuselage. How nice is that? The instructions are very straightforward. It does say here copyright 1995, which is good, interesting. Some basic warnings here in many languages. Very brief interpretation of the symbols used because there are very few. Some color callouts here. All of these are in Revel's own colors, of course. That says here about the decal sheet. We'll have a look at the decals in a bit, which are here. There's a frame map here just to make sure you've got all the parts. Instructions for making it. I mean, it couldn't be that much more straightforward. Interesting, there are straps on the decal sheet for the pilot, which is kind of interesting. And there are decals for the instrument panel as well. Basically, the whole thing is in 4 parts because these parts are to do with the carrying trolley, and then the marking schemes for completely made up because, of course, the plane never entered production. So there's 2 possible schemes that they've included just for the fun of it, which is kind of nice. This mottling effect is going to be nice to paint here. We'll see how we get on with that. Okay, that's very, very straightforward. The decal schemes here for 2 different aircraft, they look nice enough. At first glance, they're relatively sharp. The black is very sharp. I don't think the colours are as sharp. There's a very distinct ridge here in the decal, particularly of this yellow. Now what I think this is like a white underprint and then the colour printed on top. You can see it on this one here as well. We have actually got white. So they've underprinted white and then put the colour on top, but they haven't gone right to the edge with the colour. And the carrier film goes outside of this. So it's not like you only get that bit there. You do get the whole decal with that exterior darker stripe effect, which is a bit awful, really. There's this yellow square here that looks very patchy around the edges. But the black individual colour prints actually look nice. The black looks very, very sharp indeed. But we'll have a closer look and check that out. Okay, so these are the stencils. This is our standard 0.5mm pencil lead for scale. I can see it very, very tidy indeed, very clean. These black prints are lovely. Where it's let down are the whites, because they have underprinted everything yellow with white and then put the yellow on top, and it's not looking good. The instrument panel looks very nice, not really bright. I'm guessing these would actually be coloured as well. Straps look fine. But here again you can see that line I was talking about earlier, where you've got the white underprint doesn't go as far as the edge of the decal, and I think I'll try and I don't know if you can see that the carrier film actually comes out further still. So this is intended that this is part of the decal that you have on the aircraft, and that's not very nice, unfortunately. The red's fine, absolutely fine. The black is by a long way the sharpest colour. There we go. What a great looking kit. I'm going to have a lot of fun putting that together. If you've liked this video, then please remember the thumbs up on the like button below. And please do take the time to subscribe and hit the bell. It doesn't cost you anything and it supports the channel. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.